An unarmed black man was shot to death by a white policewoman in Tulsa. So, sorry black people. Apparently this is white people's idea of affirmative action. So then, there's this. You know, I would say that Terrence Crutcher was the latest in a string of unarmed black men murdered by white police officers, but I don't want to be accused of jumping to conclusions based on clear video footage and obvious patterns of police violence. Now, I know there are some police officers that'll look at this video and see things differently. Like, just because that window was down doesn't mean he still wasn't reaching into that SUV. Maybe it had one of those triangle corner separate windows like in the 70s. I mean, he was on PCP, that drug, those windows, that's from the 70s. Maybe he was in a time machine from the 70s and he was sent here to kill Officer Shelby so that her future children wouldn't be able to fight Skynet. I mean, that could be what happened, so stop being a race baiter and wait until all the evidence comes out. Now wait, you're a police officer and you can't see the overwhelming and constant evidence that proves racial injustice in law enforcement? Well, I'm going to guess that you haven't made detective. And look, I hate that this happened again. This shooting has set sentiments about police back like 3 or 4 days. What everyone seems to be missing in this whole case is this killing was done by a white female cop. So yay! And instead of celebrating this moment of feminist equality, everyone is making this killing about cops and about race. It's really petty. Terrence Crutcher wasn't executed by a racist scared white cop. He was murdered by a white woman cop, which means that his killer is twice as likely not to be prosecuted at all. And if she is convicted, her sentence will likely be 63% less than if she was a man. Now, I'm not saying that as a woman, she's not oppressed. She is. I mean, depending on how she dresses for court, Betty Shelby might get catcalled as she walks scot-free on all charges.